You know, Mary Ellen, there's been a lot of talk, certainly a lot of articles this past week, a lot of people for it, a lot of people against it. You were for it from the very beginning.
Yes, because I knew how much money Ohio was going to bring in if they had casinos and didn't have everybody traveling to the other states.
Yeah, like Lawrenceburg, Indiana, that casino there provides, what is it, $12 million a year to that city. Mm-hmm. And if we can come up with the same thing in Ohio.
Well, I had all those figures, Charlie, and I threw them away when I moved, but I had all this information from the casino people about how much money would be in Marion County and how much would be in every county, all broken down. And it was very fascinating, and it was a very good thing for Ohio. And I think they'll find out that it is a good thing. There will always be opposition to it, but I think the fact that there was the 4 casinos were being voted on, 2 different companies, and all of that was a big help in getting it passed, because, you know, they'd tried several times before and couldn't get it passed. But when I was state treasurer, I knew that we were losing a lot of money by not having casinos here.
Well, it's interesting to me that because Marion County did vote it down.
Yes, they did.
In the big election. Charlie, any thoughts on why Marion County would vote it down?
No, except that a bus comes to Marion every so many days and hauls off our people to gambling casinos.
Maybe they were out of town
right.
when the vote happened.
They could have been.
Maybe that's
well,
right.
they take a lot of people to, I tell you, they go to West Virginia, they go to Detroit, right. They go to Indiana, and they go to every state around us, and here we are losing all of that money, you know, so now maybe it'll be resurrected back to Ohio.
I sure hope so, because Ohio kind of is like, play this whole, we are holier than thou, and boy, we wouldn't have gambling for anything. Yeah. And yet, here goes all of our Ohio money to all those casinos, right. Like you say.
Well, wow. we can do that holier than thou, as you say, but you know what? What I couldn't understand is when we're voting on these casinos, we have bingo. We have lottery tickets.
Absolutely.
It's not like we're anti-gambling here in Ohio.
Every way you can get around legally to gamble.
Yeah, so I don't
especially bingo.
Yeah, well, I don't really understand what the difference is, except that it's a casino, it's a building, opposed to the lottery or bingo. I never really understood that. Is there a difference psychologically?
Well, basically, it's games of chance.
That's right.
Well, you're betting money to make money. That's all the same as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah.
So what do you think the reason was that lottery's already here, bingo is already here? I mean, we're not like Tennessee, absolutely no gambling, but the casinos, we just couldn't pull that trigger for a long, long time.
Well, there was always the horse racing people that fought it tremendously because they were afraid it was going to take money away from the horse racing. And they felt there was only so much money in Ohio from the people that would gamble, and they felt that it was going to hurt their particular thing. But I don't know. Well, time will tell how this is going to work out, but hopefully it's a success. I think people, as they see these casinos being built and people having a good time and talking about it's going to change their attitude maybe a little bit.
Well, I think the people who are against it maybe should go visit it. Even if you're not into gambling, just go see the atmosphere, see what's going on.
Yeah.
Take a look.
Yeah.
I think a lot of the opposition came, too, from our religious, from our church people.
Yeah, that's where most of it came from this time. Yeah.
You know, it's very interesting to me. I had this count at one point. But in Marion County, because we did vote it down, like I say, how many churches do we have in this town?
We have 100 in the city.
Is that abnormal?
Yeah, that's a lot.
Yeah. I mean, I have never seen...
In contrast, some preachers say, we're going down the tubes. We're losing church attendance, but that's just the opposite in Marion. Every storefront that was vacant now has a church in it.